guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie Ray, and I'm very thankful that you guys are here with me today. I run the blog Honestly Bear and the business Honestly Bear. If you want to become a client of mine, I have all my links down below, but I'm a nutritionist, a birth doula, and a soon-to-be registered dietitian. So I'm very excited to be doing all of that, and you guys are a part of my life, so I wanted to be able to extend that offer to you. So I will have all those links in the description box below. But today we are going to be going over how I plan my life. I get a lot of questions on this, on like how I do all the things that I do and all of that, and so I figured that I would just show you guys what I do and how I plan. I run 2 businesses, plus my husband's. I help him with his, and then I also help just kind of organize everything, and I have a social media presence, as you guys know, and I make money from that as well. So I've got a bunch of different things going on, and I'm also in school and I have a little baby, so I have a lot on my plate, and I'm happy to show you how I do this. So if you have not yet looked at my website, I will have it linked down in the description box. Below with all of the things and all of the links to everything to be able to create a planner like the one that I have, as well as 2 YouTube channels that I absolutely love. The first one is called Organized Money, and the other one is Jordan Page. Both of those channels have influenced me on the way that I have set up my planner and how I've done it. The productivity planner that Jordan Page has is really great. I just wanted to have one more I guess set up for myself in that type of like way, basically. And if you've ever seen my planner videos, I have one more that I will link, so that way you can watch that as well. And I had a different planner then. I actually had I believe it's called Carpe Diem planners. I had one of those. It was floral. I got it from Michael's. I really loved it, and my husband got it for me whenever we were dating, and so I absolutely loved it, and I still will use that. But I wanted one for fall, and so this is the one that I got. And I wanted to thank Day Designer for sponsoring this video. Day Designer has allowed me to be able to create all of these beautiful pages that you guys see and that we'll be seeing inside of my planner. And this beautiful planner by Day Designer has pockets right here, pockets right here. It's absolutely incredible, and it has allowed me to be able to organize my life in a way that makes sense and that I absolutely love. So if you want to get yourself a Day Designer planner, I will leave and have my link down below. I have one for my home blessing binder, which is basically the organization that I have for my organization for my home. I will be sharing that in this video as well, and as just like an added bonus. And I wanted to be able to share with you the fact that I got this one as well as this one from Day Designer. I also have very similar ones on Amazon, like they look almost exactly the same, so I will link that in my blog post as well. But Day Designer, thank you so much. I absolutely love these 2 planners, and I will hopefully be doing more sponsorships with them in the future, because they're absolutely incredible. So the quality is just much better than the other ones that I have. Like, I can totally tell a difference, and I'm super grateful for the fact that they decided to work with me on this video. So we're going to start off with the main planner. Alright, so this planner right here is my main planner. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets on the front right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 down there. And in there I just have a couple cards. So I have How to Pray the Rosary card, as well as this beautiful picture, actually a Prayers US card. It came with my How to Pray the Rosary card, because I wanted one of these so that way whenever I was feeling overwhelmed with work or whatever, I had an option to be able to pray the rosary. It's also got the Apostles' Creed and all that kind of stuff. Because I do like to volunteer for church events, and while I'm there I usually will go to like confession or something like that, so I just wanted to have that in there. But this came with it and it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I love those 2 cards. And then in the middle right here, I just have a bunch of random papers of things that I like to have. What I do is usually I'll write a ton of like notes, and then on like whatever I can find, and then I'll literally just stuff it in this little corner right here. Now this little section right here that you guys can see just has a bunch of little page flags and all of that. Nothing super fancy or anything, but I do really like it. I got this from Michael's, and it is attached by paper clips to this like little calendar tab page, and on the back I just have a picture of my son and my husband. It's like a little Polaroid picture. And then all my inserts are a mixture of different places, so I'm just going to leave date designers down below because they have the most cohesive ones to where you can kind of pick and choose. But I will also link some of my Amazon inserts so that way you guys can have a couple of different options, because I use a mixture of everything. So I use date designer, I use Michael's, I use Amazon, so it's just a bunch of different ones. So I will link all of those down below. But I've got this page. All of these are actually like the calendar pages, and so like where it actually says like November or something like that. So that's where it kind of opens up to. And I keep usually 3 months in here, so I had October, November, and December, and I usually just keep 3 months at a time because if you guys can't tell, up here I have got every single thing listed that I need, and it's a bunch, it's like an all-in-one planner basically, and so I want to have just a couple of months at a time so that way I can make sure that I have everything that I need. So I've got these beautiful tabs on the top. They're all from Amazon, so I will link those. And then my inserts, I have another insert right here that says make today count. It's honestly, I really like it, and it just has, I wrote today on the side so that way I would have my schedule for the day with this tab, and I just opened it up that way. And then I have notes with these, like this, another again insert from Michael's. I have that in there, and then just some pages to write on, and then I have projects, file, reference, and then monthly. And then in the very back I have got this kind of like I don't know what you want to call it, like beige colored insert, and it's just like a little folder. It holds all the important things for me. And then I have in the back another little place where I keep all my notes from the times. Okay, so now that we have the tour of the planner and what exactly is inside, and how I have it set up, I'm going to go over how I actually plan. So it's okay and amazing to have a great planner from Day Designer, but it's another thing to then go in and actually use the planner. And I have used many different systems. I've had many failed attempts, and this is the best thing that I have found in my own life to be able to work well. So I also do work out of my home 3 days a week, and then 2 days I am actually at the house where I live. So that's just something to remember. So the first thing is I will have underneath my November tab, I will have personal 1 and personal 2. Personal 1 is actually all of my finances. So what I will do is I will have a calendar like this for each one of these categories: personal 1, personal 2, school, work, and that's it. And those are the things that I will keep all over the calendar on 2 pages. That's what I will do. It's a monthly overview, and what I will do for personal one is I will write down all of my finances, things that I want to save for, things that I need to spend money on or that will be coming out of my account. Any sort of income that I receive, I keep it all in here. So any type of spending and any sort of income will all be documented here, and the dates that they actually come out or come in to my account, so that way I have it all listed here. And so that way if I ever need to go back, I can see it all and exactly how it laid out. I don't throw these pages away. I actually put them filed away for taxes, so that way it's like a double check to make sure I have everything that I need for tax season. For personal too, this is where I will put all of my personal items, like hair appointments, doctor's appointments, when things are happening, family events, all of that stuff will be in here, or anything fun that I want to do that's around town that I would like to do that's either free or just fun for our family to do. I will write that all down, so that way I can look at it and know like what we can do that weekend, or what's going on, or something similar to that. And then I have the tab of school, and under school I have all of my homework that I need to be doing, as well as when it's due, and all of that. So if you are in school, I highly recommend looking at the syllabuses at the very beginning of the semester and writing that all down, so that way you have it all, and that way whenever I'm doing school, all I do is flip to this page and I just make sure and double check I have everything done. The next thing I have is work. On the front of this tab, I have everything listed that I need to make sure that I schedule for the month, because I'm in charge of a bunch of different things, and so just to make sure I have everything, I have a nice little checklist at the front of my divider. And that is where I will write all of my sponsorships, all of my collabs, all of my meetings, everything like that. I will have right in here, so that way I can see everything that I need to do and how I need to organize all my life. And then I also color code it, so that way it's all done appropriately and I know exactly what's going on. This color coding just works for me. As far as meals, I do have a system. I also will be posting a video, I guess next week, because next week I'll be starting to post 2 times a week instead of just 1. And so next week I will have a video scheduled for you guys where I kind of explain a little bit about that. If not, I have one coming, because it is recorded and edited. I just need to figure out a time to post it. But I plan a month's worth of meals, and that's strictly a bank of meals to pick from, so that way whenever I'm planning my weekly meals, which is underneath this meals category, I have an option to look at it. So that's kind of what I do. I keep this in the back, which is all of the meals that I have for the month. And then I've got these, which is just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You get the point. And I write down all of the meals of what I'm having, so I'll literally draw a line in between here, and I will put the meal and then breakfast, lunch, dinner, meal situation right here, and then I'll put what I need to get on the other side, so I'll just split it in half. But that is what I have here, and that's what I do. So for the month, let's back up a little bit. So monthly calendars, what I use for them. I planned this at the very end of the previous month. So at the very end of October, I planned out all of my November school, personals, and that's in work. That's basically what I scheduled at the last week of October. So then that way all of my monthly views would be taken care of. Weekly views I take care of by a week-by-week basis. What those categories are meals, weekly, and that's it. Those are my weekly categories. And meals, as I showed you, I just plan out those things. And then as far as notes go, I will write down and have a running list of everything that we need that we run out of. So a big deal for us in our household is ketchup. Ketchup is like a thing that we cannot run out of because my husband loves it. And so what I do is I try to make sure that I have ketchup on hand all the time. So if we run out of it during the week or we're running low, anything that we're running low on, I'll write in the notes category of this section of my planner. And then on Monday and Tuesday, I will write out the meal and then what I need to have for the meal that we don't have already. After I plan out my meals, which I plan them out weekly, but if I cannot think of anything, that's whenever I use my meal bank, which is back here where I get to pick and choose from things that I know that my family loves and I don't have to think about it. So that way I don't take a bunch of time figuring out meals for the week, because we do tend to cook from scratch if I can. So that's something to have on hand. Weekly, the other thing I plan out weekly is pretty much everything I need to do for work, for school, personal, everything. I write down here anything I need to do for my husband, anything I need to do, any appointments that I need to make sure of right here, because it allows me to have a full checklist, and then also allows me to categorize it all between errands, expenses, phone calls, shopping, and other things that I have that I need to get done. And then I also have a running list of plans and notes on the back, so that way I can just write it all down and just have it all on one sheet of paper. So I will then take that sheet that I just showed you guys, and I will take it out of my planner like this with everything you need to do on it, and I will go to my daily section. And in my daily section, I will then write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on each one of these sheets that I'm about to show you. And I will write down everything in here that I need to do for the week, and I will separate it out between the days of the week. Now, I used to just stop there and just use those days, but since I have a lot more meetings going on for sponsorships, for people, for clients, all of that stuff, I had to make a separate page for those days where I have a busy, concrete day, so that way I can block out my schedule. So I can show you guys exactly what that looks like for me, so that way you guys can have a good idea. I will document this section and refer to this section throughout my whole entire day. So once my day starts and I open up my eyes, I will open up this page to where I need to have it, and I will see everything that I need to do. And then if I'm in a meeting with a sponsorship or something like that, not a client, but a sponsorship, I will then have a little section for notes that I like to write just basic notes in, and then projects. I've got 2 projects that I'm currently working on that you guys can't know about yet, so I hope I don't spoil it for you in this video, but I've got 2 projects that I'm working on pretty diligently. It's going to take a long time, so these are long-term projects that I will keep back here, so that way I've got like my plans and my notes and how I need to, and what steps I need to take to tackle the projects that I want to have and to do. And then I have file, which is the section where I need to file it away. For tax season, I have a little section to put underneath for file, and I will do that at the end of the month or whenever I change out the months that I have in my planner. And then reference, which is basically just like stickers and like schedules, my son's schedule of his sleep and everything like that, meeting times, my focuses for each day of the week, and that kind of thing. Alright, so I hope that was helpful, and please go check out Day Designer. They're absolutely wonderful. Again, thank you so much, Day Designer, for sponsoring this video. But these are the planners that I have, and I absolutely love them. And I will link similar ones down below from Amazon as well if you don't want to purchase from Day Designer, but it's absolutely incredible, and I will leave my link down below, and that will give you 10% off your order whenever ordering from them. So thank you so much, Day Designer, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.